What is up, everybody? I'm NoLucksGiven, and welcome back to the Bazaar. We are starting off here with Ignition Core today, and we'll see what we can make happen with this. I do think that in my previous video, if I had either Ignition Core or Armored Core, I probably would have just been better off. And I think that Ignition Core is actually one of the more flexible cores, because you could potentially just use it as the core and be better off than you would be with the core's 10 damage. I think 6 is about the same as 10 damage, 6 burn, as we can see here. But I also think that there's a lot of powerful ways, like the fact that this is the only core, I believe. Oh, that's not true. The core also synergizes with the raise because it deals damage. But I think Ignition Core synergizes with the raise probably in a better way. So maybe we can make use of that in this video here. Oh, I kind of forgot which one that was. I thought that was Lost Crate. Sure, I'll just lose my first combat. That's fine. If I could get a friend here? No. I can upgrade my core. That's actually fine, too. Oh, I could get a tool, but I think upgrading the core is actually pretty good on Ignition Core. I don't think it'll be good enough to win this fight. But, I mean, they're going to hit me for a bunch of poison. I'm going to hit them for a bunch of burn, but the thing is the burn falls off, whereas the poison scales up. Yeah, this is what I'm confused by. How did I heal one of the poisons? Is that just like a random thing that can happen? It's just a random encounter? There we go, just healed another poison there. Interesting. Well, right now I'm winning, but like I said, my opponent's going to scale up, whereas I'm going to fall off, so I do believe I will lose this fight eventually. I don't know. I'm looking all right. I think I actually win it with the Sandstorm. Cool. Okay, was not expecting to win my first fight. Companion Core, definitely the weakest of the cores in these early fights. So you know what? I'll take it. And then I will take a Strange Mushroom. And I think I'll just turn it into XP here after that. And non-weapon or small items. I think looking for small items, looking for the raise is actively pretty good. And one thing that I did see that I did lose to in the previous video was a double core build with the cool LEDs and a bunch of rays. I'm kind of just emulating that for right now, but I do think that could be something pretty strong. I mean, I could just buy Chris just because it's fine and it's only 2 gold here. Yeah, sure. All right. Oops, I've got to load up how Bazaar here. So these options, I know what the crab is. Oh, Tent City Mayor can actually go crazy. Borear, I think, is too much of a risk, but I do think I should go for Tent City Mayor here. It's awkward that I did not take a core that does damage or shields, but I think that's fine. Oh, and I should put all items over here. Cool. Oh, I definitely... Wait, what was I doing? I should have had the... You know what? I kind of just wasn't even thinking about this being an item, but I could have been using that to charge the core on the previous fight. We're just getting started here. We'll make plenty more mistakes throughout the rest of the video. Don't you worry. But now that I've got some things charging up the core, we can actually stack our burn here. And my opponent still has burn by the time we apply the next round, which is good. Plus, I'm slowing both of their items intermittently. So yeah, this is going to be a win. This is what I was talking about. Augmented defense and augmented weaponry work on armored core and on the core or critical core. So those are potentially better on those options, but no worries. Get a burn item seems fantastic. Could it be the ray? No, it is going to be a plasma grenade. That's a swing and a miss. Probably just grab, oh, a core upgrade? I was going to say probably just grab 2 income this early in the game, but you know what? Let's just grab a diamond core. A diamond ignition core sounds fun. Non-weapon items or bronze tier skills. Let's look for non-weapon items and try to find the raise if we can. That would be pretty sweet. I don't find it. I can either pick up the GPU or Micro Dave. Could I actually play them both though? And would I ever want to put Micro Dave over here? I think I definitely buy Micro Dave for right now. I'd probably cut the blue nanas here too and put in the GPU. The only question is, do I want to use Micro Dave to charge the core, or do I want to use the core to charge Micro Dave? Both of these seem like pretty good builds for right now. I thought their name was Blue Nanas. Let's sell out of our Blue Nanas here, and I'm going to keep this Sharpening Stone. I'll throw it on the Ray if we find that, but otherwise hang on to it. Plasma Grenade, I don't think I care enough to pump up. Well, let's see. 8 seconds into the fight, I've activated both of these twice, plus this once, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds off of this, which means this has activated twice. Yeah, I'll throw some more burn on it. Why not? I think the big burst of burn is, I was looking to see if that peaked the microphone at all, but I think the big burst of burn is probably better than, a lot of plosives there, probably better than charging the core one time is getting a few more points of burn on this. Could just be wrong though, but hit my opponent for a bunch of burn there, and looks like we're doing good. Doing some good stuff here. Beating some monitor lizards, that always feels good. And you know what? In a poison meta, it's good to be burning because you're faster. Burn is just faster than poison. And here we go. This is a big pickup, I think. Probably just toss the plasma grenade, but I do think you want to put this here. Take a look at some silver tier items or bronze tier skills. Bronze tier skills are always fun. What do we get? We get haste freeze, which I do haste currently, so this is fine. A freeze is always good. Ooh, Tempest Flame Dancer. I think I will. Let's see. Tempest Flame Dancer can of course give you cinders, can give your burn items crit chance, can give you Fiery Cutlass. Don't think we'll grab that though. Frost Street Challenger is all freeze-related things, and the Scout Trooper is max ammo, which is cool. Gunpowder. I think I'm just going to go for the Tempest Flame Dancer, though. When you're burning. Right? Fiery Cutlass is similar to Micro Dave. It's good on both sides of the ignition core. Yeah, this is just so much burn so quickly. I'll probably cut some items for... Oh, geez Louise. I get the Fiery Cutlass here. That is really good. Well, I am going to level up, so I don't really have to figure out what to cut. Let's just grab a skill. And do we find a burn-related skill? I can grab 10 more gold. I don't hate that. Or I could roll... Oh, I will put the Sharpening Stone on the Fiery Cutlass for sure. Let's just roll and try to find something better than these. Like Burn Freeze is really good. Maybe that's asking for too much. Leftmost Burn has +4 burn. I think that's going to go on either Dave or the Cutlass, not the Omega Ray. Actually, Dave gets a lot weaker. Well, I am going to level up here, so I actually won't be cutting any small items. I will just... Oh, can you get the thing where all of your burn items get reduced cooldown? Wait, that is really, really good. Okay, but before we get that, do I want income or do I want like a medium amount of cinders? They're just going to be bronze cinders, so I think I take +2 income here. And then I'll look at more non-weapons, try to find more rays. Oh, but I also get thrusters. I mean, I feel like thrusters is really cool. So I was thinking about putting Dave here. I don't know. I could also see just, like, with the Omega Ray, wanting the Ignition Core to be the most in this position as possible. Chris Army Knife can go, which means I have room for the thrusters. If I roll, I would be able to buy a Bronze Ray. Sure. Cool. And cool. So I can sell out of this, buy Beta Ray, probably put in Beta Ray over one of these two things, maybe even over the thrusters, just because the GPU works with the quick freeze, but this is really fantastic. And then I think I just sell out of Plasma Grenade and buy some crypto for a temporary investment. The thing is, now every time I use the core, I'm scaling up all of these items anyways. I do want a better Omega Ray, but I could see just this exact build being where I want to leave it. I could also see doing this, though. That's a huge burst. All right, let's try this. Here, Piggy. I think this is going to be pretty good. Gonna grab a sip of water, and I'll probably blow my nose after this combat, because I'm feeling a little stuffy again already. But let's see how we do. Doesn't look close. Great. Let's definitely risk it with the Mountain Pass here. Cool. Mod Squad's good. I do wonder if... Here's what I'm thinking. Is this actually good? Or should I be doing this? Yeah, 0.4 seconds off the core might not be that relevant because, let's see. 4 seconds into the fight, I activate this. 5 seconds into the fight, I activate this, which activates the core. So that 0.2 seconds off doesn't really matter. Oh, wait, but I'm also hasting the core. No, so the core activates 5 seconds into the fight, right? Faster than that. Okay. I like this. I'll keep the crypto. Let's battle the Mod Squad here. I think we're alright to fight the Mod Squad. They do have a lot of... Actually, they're a level... Oh, they're a level 5 encounter. Yeah, so they might be a little bit tough. Or a day 5 encounter. Yeah, but we've hit them with a lot of burn. I think we win this. Nice. When you use a friend, that's not super relevant to me. I guess I want Bomb Squad. Okay. Bulldozer. It's cash. It's 6 gold. I don't think that's going to be super useful for me, though. And then take a look at some more non-weapons. Kino was good for me yesterday. I will buy more crypto and then roll with that coin. But I don't think I care about Welding Helmet, so we're going to move along here. Boiler Room Brawler is when you haste shield 10. When you use a tool, which I currently do not have. What else do we have here? Blood Reef Raider. Some ammo-related things. And then Deadly Crooner. I don't know, I feel like I'm powerful enough that I might be able to take them on just for the extra XP. I just beat Mod Squad, which Deadly Crooner has 1,000 health. Mod Squad has 1,300 health. I feel like this is reasonable. Let's go for it. I'm feeling pretty strong here. And now we'll get the bonus XP, and I don't think any of this other stuff matters. Haladi isn't super useful. It is a small item with multicast, so it kind of works with Dave and Ignition Core, charging those a little bit easier, but I don't think that's going to be necessary for my build right now. But hey, I don't mind it. Get a tool. Your friends have reduced cooldown. Yeah, this thing seems crazy good. Heat sink. I feel like that's just going to be a fantastic item for me. Now, before I grab that, I want to remove the thrusters from the build, and then I'll put it back in. Slow skills might start to look better after we visit the snail. When you use your rightmost item, slow an item for 1 second. That also becomes a really interesting thing with the ignition core. Then you just want to power out as many slows as possible. But I'm also kind of into creeping chill. And then what would I do? I'd cut the thrusters. This is at 5.8. It still activates 5 seconds into the fight. Or 4.9 seconds into the fight even. This makes it activate 4 seconds into the fight, so this does have a use here. Huh. I think this is pretty aggressive for just getting these early wins. And I don't think I think just getting the early wins is going to give me a lot of flexibility here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure. +2 burn on this? Or should I? I'll roll. The burn when you, or freeze when you burn skill would be so fantastic. We don't find it here. What am I more likely to keep around for longer? I mean, probably both of these now, right? Do I want an extra? I feel like I'm more likely to toss this, but because I found something else. Where the cool LEDs, I don't know, that seemed cool in a variety of different combinations. +4 damage on here is +8. I think this is the most value right now. All right, let's just do this again. That's what I said earlier. Like, let's just play the best build and get these early wins, which I think will just allow me to pursue other interesting angles later on. Maybe it won't, but it's an interesting idea here, right? They've really chomped me, but now I've got their whole board frozen, and we'll see how much burn I can deal back to them. I'm close to dying here, but they are burned out. When your items gain freeze, burn 4. That was not enough to do it. Chocolate, gold tier items. Let's take a look at some gold tier items, please. Awkwardly, I have a lot of the items that really matter to me. Tesla coil's kind of cute. Race Carl, not today. What else can we find? Ooh, charcoal. When you use another friend, this gains 2 burn for the fight. When this is hasted, gains 4 burn. Burn equal to 1 times this item's damage. Huh. It doesn't really seem that useful. When this is hasted, it gains 4 burn. I don't feel like we're really going friendship. I would rather have the bomb guy, whatever that thing's name is, and then put that in between Dave and Ignition Core. That seems really strong. But I don't think we're doing that just yet. Small non-weapon item, that could find it, but how do you not just go to the docks? Interestingly, though, I don't know exactly what I would want at the docks, where I do want small non-weapon items, don't I? Well, let's just grab one then. That's fine. And then, do I have burn cooldown? I do not. I think... Oh, I do. Heat sink. Fantastic. So, let's sync it up. Could fight the mod squad again. I already know I've got it in me. Preening Duelist is, while you have more than half health, your weapons deal more damage. And the rocket has flashy reload. But I don't think anything else we need. I'm just going to tackle the mod squad. Maybe we'll get the bomb squad from them here. That would be a pretty nice pickup. Otherwise, not really excited by anything they are trying to offer me here. I don't know. Maybe I do just want the fiery cutlass in my emulating spark position. Just for some more early hits. That could be good. All right, take a look at some more non-weapons, probably. No lizards for me here today, please. We do have a gamma ray, though, and we also have an atomic clock. Atomic clock, a nice little way to just charge you up. Gamma ray, I think, is the least useful ray in this build because I'm not playing other poison stuff. Maybe I get another poison enchant on the core or something, though. Huh. All of these things work well with Dave. I don't think I'm doing this, though. And I don't think I'm doing this, either. It does speed me up. Right now, I don't do anything until 4 seconds into the fight, which is certainly slow. So this would be basically on the third activation, we activate the core. It just jump starts me, but it doesn't make me that much faster overall because I'm not taking those triggers. Unlike the last video, I'm not taking those triggers and then reapplying them into more triggers. I'm just scaling with them. So, yeah, I don't think it's that useful. It does activate this and this, so all of that's reasonable, but I'm just going to pass. Maybe that's crazy. But I am a little bit crazy. I'm just a little unwell. Oh, I'm not crazy. I'm just a little unwell. That's the lyrics. But I am a little unwell. That's why I said that too. Sure. Let's go for it. A 2 wins Vanessa. We are currently still in undefeated dually here on day 5. Let's see if that luck will change up against this water wheel Vanessa here. Looks possible. They're hitting me with a bunch of burn and a bunch of damage, and we are really not freezing them too well, but it's just too much burn. It's just too much. Wow. We got our 5th win on day 5. I feel pretty fantastic about that. An XP or core cooldown. I mean, I think it's just core cooldown in this build, huh? Slow skills. If we get righty-tighty, then I'll just move the ignition core all the way over here, even though I'd still have to figure out something else to do with that. What are we going to get? Oh, we get this one. When you slow, your weapons gain damage. Well, I like that too, because I'm still slowing every time with the cool LEDs. I guess righty-tighty just allows you to cut this. So now every activation of the core, I am scaling the cutlass, which kind of makes me want to just activate the core as many times as possible. Do I want to go to the docks with this? Yeah, probably. And then what? Weapon? Sure. There's a lot of interesting weapons in the game. Oh, another slow. Huh, I don't think that ever gets played, but it's cute. We can never take on the Lich here, right? I don't think anybody ever beats the Lich. The Lich is just crazy strong. So I will probably go for the Zookeeper. The Zookeeper does have Salamander Pup, which is fine. Foreman has nothing that I'm really interested in. I just don't think you can ever beat the Lich. So the Lich's item says, when any non-weapon item is used, poison 3 and gain 3 regen. Your items have their cooldowns increased by 1 second. Let's try it. Let's try it, right? This is probably good enough for the crypto just because I haven't been checking it that frequently. Is there anything here that I don't want to use right now? No, I think I need it all. All right. So now I'm activating the core as many times as possible. So I'm just stacking a bunch of burn and trying to burn them out with Fiery Cutlass. Plus scaling the damage on Fiery Cutlass. Ooh, I did not know they start a fight slowed everything I had. That is also kind of crazy. They've already got me for 60 poison, which feels wild, but if I can get them for more burn than that, like, it's still possible that we can overcome this. No, not quite. Okay. Yeah, I did not even realize they had all of these shenanigans going on. That is a little bit crazy. That's going to be a loss, unfortunately. I got a little bit of cash from it, though, right? Let's take a look at some non-weapon items here. So this is when you burn, charge this, which is interesting. Every 3 burns charges this to completion. What we'd be doing with it is probably cutting the GPU and micro Dave, because this would be our haste. I'm curious. I'm curious to how good it could be. So let's take it. And does make me a little low on burn, but this deals 2 burn. This is popping out a lot of burn, and now this charges this up too, which means I've got additional incentive to just throw as many items in front of the core as possible. I think this could be good. I'm going to roll again. I like what Kina has for sale here. Well, you have shield. This has cooldown reduction. All right. We'll see if we can risk it here on the mountain. Ooh, Infernal. So this is the day 7 encounter. Oh, it's not. No, it's a day 6 encounter for Infernal. Okay. Well, I think this is definitely beatable. More so than the Lich. And maybe we will get some sweet come-ups out of it. Fireclaw, Cinders. Probably not super into much else here. But I now have more regen than they've given me burn, which feels pretty good. I do have a bunch more burn now, but they're also dead. Cool. That man is scary. All right, Cinders probably just going on the Fiery Cutlass. It's a bit of a bummer that I cannot really upgrade the Cutlass. Oh, well, ask and you shall receive, I suppose. But is this good? Probably, right? Yeah, let's... Oh, no, I probably want to upgrade the Omega Ray because that's scaling. Yeah, okay. Let's upgrade the Omega Ray because now my burn items gain 2 burn every time I use the core. But let's still throw the Cinders on the... No, you know what? I am activating the core more than anything else. So let's throw this on the core. Okay. I think the solar farm is good enough against Vanessa. It's only a 2-win Vanessa. I think we've got this.
I'm a bit of a legend.
Same thing I said in yesterday's video, I believe, and got totally wrecked. This does look like a Vanessa that could wreck me. Mixed messages to hasten up their flagship. And if I get them down to half health, I get slowed. But if I get them down to half health, they've got a bit of burn on them that I think we're going to be all right. There's my global slow, but yeah, they're out of HP, so I'll take it. I'll take it. And that is win number 6, slowly approaching on our silver victory. We'll take a look at some more skills. Still do not have the burn equals slow, or burn equals freeze. Let's roll for that, please. That would be really good. Medium burn, have +2 is also fine, or just +6 on the core. I think that's probably going to be the play, to be honest. Your weapons have damage for each tool you have. I do not have tools. Yeah, let's just throw more burn on the core, please. Small tool, head to the docks, or bronze tier junk. I don't know enough about... I don't think that there's that good of junk for me. So let's just go to the docks and pick up a random weapon here. And then probably just fight the turtle, eh? The turtle... yeah, I mean, seems fine. They've got the magic lamp, right? Yeah, genie lamp. That seems fun. I'm not going to read these other options here. I do think the weapon core would probably still be good for me right now. Don't know exactly how I'd want to try to fit it in, just because I am enjoying the solar farm. I think that the solar farm is giving me a lot of core activations. You can see here I've activated it 7 times. It's pretty good. And what do we get for our troubles? We get the catfish. Let's make some room. And then do I get the heatsink? I do. Heatsink is really good. Cool. Get a friend. Get an XP. I mean, I would still be into the boom guys. What are they called? I bring the boom. Poison items, eh? I'm not super interested in poison items. I'm really not. Let's just get an item. Feels a little bit bad to be doing that, but I think it's the right call. Just don't need any poison. The 4 wins Nessa. Sounds good. So, yeah, I think that this comp is still definitely lacking. If I am able to grab the guy that whenever you use an adjacent... oh, maybe it's only adjacent friends. Oh, it is. It is. Oh, I was thinking it's an adjacent item, and I was going to put it in between Ignition Core and Solar Farm, and then that felt like it was potentially infinite. But I do not think that's the case. So, maybe that is not what I'm looking for. Could take a look at some bronze tier junk. Regen is good in the poison and burn mirrors, so I don't hate that. I'm kind of thinking maybe I could find some XP here from Curio, and that's like one of the best things I can find, which doesn't feel like... it kind of feels a little unfair to Curio, if that's all I care about. But I will still try to do that. I think that this actually does pay for itself, because it only costs 3. Let's just immediately sell out of it, and then cycle through this as well. Variety of ways to enhance your offensive items. I don't think is actually what I want. I don't think I can get additional burn. I think I can only get poison and crit chance. Is there a way to look at shops on How Bazaar? No. But I believe Artisan Dunes does not give you the ability to increase your burn, so I will just increase my burn at the furnace. Whenever you use another friend. Yeah, Charcoal's not really doing much for me, but what about Burnator Bot? Burnator Bot could have some burn associated. No, not really. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go for it, I believe, because it is the... I could go for Cosmic Rock, just for a little bit more cooldown. That might be the best. I'm checking. Nothing here scales off regen, because I'm gaining a lot of regen. But none of these have the Thurible, which is certainly something I'd like to look out for. I'm going to use the item to the left of this, gain 1 regen. No. Oh, when you slow, charge this. The fossilized femur. I don't think that's going to work here, though. All right. Do I just go for the Cosmic Rock for the chance to pick up some feathers? I think so. I think so. This is 1 more XP, though. And 2 more gold. And I definitely beat the Burnator Bot, too. Let's just go for a guaranteed XP rather than potentially some cooldown. Maybe that's just wrong. No way I'm going to be able to make the pylon work here. I just don't have... Like, I'd have to... I'm not cutting solar farm, I don't think, ever. It's just too synergistic with what I'm doing. So none of this is really relevant. Oh, I'm going to have to sell through some stuff. That's fine. And then a level up can give me core cooldown. Yep. Core cooldown it is. Slow item. I will take a chance. Mac. Mac's got some burn stuff, doesn't he? When you use an adjacent weapon, poison 1. When you slow, permanently gain +1 max health. Oh, that's spicy. I mean, it's way too late in the game for that, but that's a cool item. Probably starts at silver tier. Ritual Dagger. When you crit, this gains damage. When you use the item to the left of this, haste the item to the right. Nope. It's basically just metronome, but worth taking a look. And now let's see what the Bazaar Con has for me. 3 small items. Could be more raise. A diamond tier item could be a lot of fun. But I feel like the XP... Oh, that's such a boring answer. Yeah, this is boring, but probably correct. This Vanessa is not looking super hot. We'll see if we can heat her up a little bit with some of these burns. Oh, they got some good skills. Flashy reload for shield potion, though, is not quite exciting. And they do have a lifesteal cutlass, so they're going to stay capped off. But no, they're not able to regen as fast as we're able to damage them. So goodbye. 500 burn, baby. Yeah, that'll do it. Thurible would be a crazy powerful item. I forget who gives you the Thurible, though. I think I've already lost my chance to get it. Who gives you the Thurible? Is it Jack? No, I don't remember. I believe it's a Mac item, though. 10 regen? I'll just look at small. Would still love an upgrade for this. Or this. While you have burn... Well, you have burn. Nah. Okay, let's move along.
You want cheap junk? Go see Curio.
I think I'll just relax here. What are the day 9 encounters? Can I fight the... No, I cannot fight the Phoenix anymore. I can't fight the Phoenix anymore. All right, let's go for a relax here. An upgrade on the core or on solar farm or on Omega Ray. That's tough. Let's take a look. So ignition core, if we level that up, it will go from... it'll get 3 more burn as an active and then 1 more burn on the scaling, but I'm not using that ability right now, so I think we are definitely not doing it on this. This, though, Omega Ray, I think could be really good, because then that would give all of my burn items plus 3 burn every time I use the core, or another ray. This would freeze for 1 additional second. Solar farm, I do have to take a look at that. If this has like a crazy amount of regen on... No, it's 12. Excuse me, it's 12 regen. And then Fiery Cutlass probably doesn't scale. It probably just has most of its burn on it already. Oh, I just have to look up Cutlass. And Cutlass, yeah, I mean... It's not going to get more burn, it's just going to deal 6 more damage. So I think I go for Omega Ray here. Oh, wait, let me take a look at cool LEDs. Cool LEDs can give... You have to type in the full name. It would double the amount of slow that the core deals. I don't think that's ever going to be the case. Yeah, let's just upgrade this. I think that that's good. I could actually see using Pharaoh's Khan here with this as my only weapon. But I think it's probably better just igniting the ignition core further. The Blood Reef Captain probably does not have anything for me, so I'm pretty sure I'm just clicking this guy. Oh! Is this where you find the Thurible? This is where you find the Thurible. Okay. Well, I used Thurible as clickbait on a video one time, and it really did not work. Nobody cares about this item because nobody knows about it, but when you gain regen burn, it's just kind of insane with Solar Farm. And you'd throw it on this side of the core, and then I think you've got a really fantastic build, but I would also take this. When you gain regen, a burn item gains 1 burn. That seems really good. So this could be a really big come up here. No, we wind up getting the Shadowed Cloak. Fair enough. Let's start to sell through some of these things that we gave additional econ on. And then medium items can't actually give me much other than a core upgrade, which I don't really need. So small and medium items we'll go for.
Huge items. Price? Don't care.
What are my other options? Nothing really. All right.
I'll buy something huge and then sell it to
Go back to Bazaar Con. I can level up here because I grabbed XP last time I went to Bazaar Con. That's probably just worth it, a level up before going into the day 9 fight. I'm not going to get too many more opportunities to level. Wow, and another heat sink. I think it's got to be that. I mean, core cooldown is fun, but maybe it should just be core cooldown, huh? No, this is already at 4.9. I feel like that's already a relevant breakpoint. I feel like reducing the cooldown of 3 things is better than reducing the cooldown of less than that. I am also considering, like, does thrusters ever come in? Thrusters is hard to make work because I can't put it on the Cutlass and the Ignition Core and have the Ignition Core be my rightmost item while... Plus, I want to keep playing the cool LEDs. I guess I would cut the Beta Ray at that point. But point being, then this would no longer be my leftmost burn item. But that might be fine for increased cooldown. The core activating this and this, which then activate the core, is all probably pretty good, though. Let's just grab this. I think this is going to be good enough. Let me just take a look at what this number could be. 4.5 as opposed to 4.8. It's definitely something. It's definitely something to think about. Right now this activates... Actually, it isn't, because it activates 4 seconds in no matter what. And then this activates and it charges again. All right. I think we're good. Just double checking. Here. So the other thing about the... No, okay, so once you're on day 10, you can no longer fight the Enclave Revenant again. That is interesting to note. 2.7 seconds on their Cutlass is really scary. I think I'm going to lose to it. Dang, I do. I don't really think I could have been faster. The only thing I could have done was tried to freeze that. Give an item a random enchantment could be really fantastic. A burning beta ray could be really, really good too. Oh, that would be so good. I feel like that's not super likely. But that turns this item into like crazy, crazy powerful. The other thing is just like any enchantment on Ignition Core is going to be good. What would be bad? No, every enchantment on Ignition Core is going to be good. So let's go for this. It's fiery. Wow. Okay. Double the damage is still pretty fantastic. I might have liked to put fiery on Beta Ray, because then I just have another charging burn item, and then Omega Ray scales Beta Ray, and it fastens Solar Farm. But I'm not upset about how this played out here either. Just grab a random item, please. An Uzi. Uzi baboozy. Veteran Octopus is kind of crazy if you play the core as your only... Oh, wow. What if I was able to play the core as my only medium item? Yeah, the Hulkling can give you some potions, but I don't think compares at all to the Octopus. And, yeah, Property Baron's never going to be it either. All right. So, if you only have one medium item, its cooldown is reduced by 30%, is pretty incredible. I don't think it's super likely we'll grab it here either, though, so it doesn't really matter. Probably just grab a little Cutlass. You mostly play against the Octopus for the 5 XP, which just immediately levels you up. It's a pretty fantastic get in of itself. And we do just wind up getting a tiny Cutlass. Oh. Whoops. Probably wasn't relevant. Sharpening Stone, Burn Cooldown, 3 loot items. I'll just take Burn Cooldown, though. Why not? Sparring Partner? Or the chance to upgrade the Solar Farm? It's probably just Sparring Partner here. I already have a lot of cash. So that does make this a little bit worse, but there's a lot of ways to burn through cash in the end game, so let's go for it. Oh, the LEDs don't work. I should have cut the LEDs for something. Forgot about that. Was a little bit hasty there. Unfortunate. I don't think the regen is particularly effective in the Sandstorm either, which is a little bit awkward. What is all this haste? Oh, right. It's from Solar Farm. Dodoy. I am scaling, which is actually really nice against Sparring Partner. Yeah, the fact that the core has got 300 burn on it is pretty incredible. That allows you to pop off pretty quickly. If we weren't playing this, we could have been doing so much more here, though. Like, I could have had the thrusters online. That would have been good. I mean, this is doing something. It's not doing enough, though. We're going to grab... What is that? Is that 21? I grabbed 21 gold. Okay. Not bad for playing down an item effectively. Do I just take a look at medium and large? That feels kind of terrible. Getting a small friend also feels terrible. Maybe I just sell through some stuff and buy some chocolate, huh? It's probably time. Yeah, let's buy some chocolate. I've got so much cash. That's probably a decent way to spend it. Oh, and then the day's over. All right. That was quick. Yeah, if I had played either... It would have just been play the thrusters. Play the thrusters instead of cool LED. Actually, the beta ray would have been doing nothing that whole fight, too. So, I don't know. Could have done a lot better, but we're still doing all right. We can still take another loss before we even prestige down, right? Yeah, because we're at 11 prestige. So we can still afford to lose this, and it is an armored build. Well, I think that means we're going to rip through their armor, so their force field will never deal that much damage. So how can they damage me then? With burn. But I've got more regen than they could ever give me burn. So I think this is just a fantastic matchup. Unlike when you play poison against this and you sometimes have to worry about them just like lining up correctly and one-shotting you. Not going to be a possibility here, though I will say what is now a possibility is me losing a fight and running out of prestige. What do we get here? What is this? First time you use the core each fight, freeze an item for 6 seconds. Oh, that is looking good. Start of each fight, haste your poison items. No, let's just get a free freeze. And then I'll take a look at some gold tier skills as well. What is this one? Your weapons have damage for each tool. When your enemy uses a non-weapon, deal 10. When you level up, upgrade a bronze tier item. That could be good. There's not too many level ups here, but I mean, I don't have too much else to upgrade. That's not what I mean to say. I mean to say, like, none of these skills are potentially that good. First time you fall below half health, shield equal to the total burn of your items. Oh, wow. That could be really good. It could also just be totally irrelevant. The advanced synthetics, I really want to upgrade the beta ray. I am going to get 2 more level ups if I don't win the game today. Like, I can afford to level up to... I'm going to level up today, and then I could probably level up again tomorrow quite easily. But this seems pretty good, doesn't it? It could be a little bit awkward. If they just totally burst me down, this won't do that much. And I have to think about what I would lose to. But I don't think this helps me that much against what I would lose to either. So I'm going to go for Burning Shield. Octopus again for some more XP. Sounds good to me. Grab another Cutlass. What does this one do? Your items have crit for each weapon. All right. So if the Octopus is ever able to get me down to half health, I'm just going to immediately get, like, a massive shield, which will be pretty cool. But that's never going to happen. Would have been really cool if this was a fiery beta ray. But I'll take fiery Ignition Core too, because this is now giving the Ignition Core +6 burn every time it activates, which is also good. More heat sink feels fantastic. And then burn items. All right, all right. This is shaping up. Oh, should I have sold this? I think I should have sold this. +1 multicast if it's adjacent to a friend. It is not going to be. Burn equal to 2 times this damage. Dooley's fiery Dooley's scarf. I just don't think this ever does enough. I'd have to cut both of these things for it, which means then I don't care about this. I care about losing the creeping chill. But I could make it so that the solar farm, I should buy this. Yeah, I should 100% just buy this just in case. And the multicast is pretty cool with this. Wait, no, this is really good too. Yeah, I'm buying this as well. I don't have any 4.2. It's not that much worse. Oh, but I don't have a tool. Oh, that's awkward. I need to find a tool and I need to find a friend. But then I could really scale it up. This is not a tool either. None of these are tools either. 4.2. That is pretty quick. I think I should buy this, though. Maybe I will find a use for it. This is technically a tool, but it doesn't scale in the way that I need it to. Sells medium. Small shield item. I feel like it's just chocolate bars, so I should be selling. And I really don't like charcoal, which is making the smoldering gun a pretty terrible pickup. I don't think I'm ever playing this either. It's just too slow. So let's do that and eat some chocolate bars, and then it's time for a fight. So it's a fight up against Dooley here. And Dooley is someone that can do some freezing. So basically I'd consider cutting the beta ray. I'm always playing this. I need to cut both of these. And then I'd play this. Huh. I also have to see, okay, this is 4.2 seconds to activate. Is that actually better than just playing this? Oh, this is hard to get active. This is hard to get as my leftmost item because it needs 2 adjacent things. I think a whole second off is probably worthwhile. That's the question here is... I'm losing slow and steady. I'm losing the slow from the cool LEDs. I still activate 4 seconds in because Fiery Dooley Scarf does have a 4-second cooldown. I'm not quite putting in the thrusters. And then I'm just making it so that Solar Farm, that this whole trifecta can't be frozen. That feels worth playing for, to be honest. I'm not that much slower either. Alright, I like this. I like this. I think I like it against Dooley and Vanessa. I might not play this against Pig, but that's not the decision we have to make right now. We have got to play it up against a Dooley. Hopefully I made the right decision. They do have a little bit of freeze. Okay, well, I made that little bit of freeze not matter. They're going to burn me. They freeze over here. But they can't freeze this other stuff. I think they probably did try to freeze some other stuff, considering I don't have freeze on me. But I just have too much burn on me right now. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. They were just faster. They had the rocket launcher here. They had some much bigger cores. We will grab a random enchantment for sure. That is going to be a poison effect enchantment. Huh. I don't think that that's incredibly useful unless... Well, it could be. It's good on solar farm. And that could just give me more power. Because now this delivers 9 poison. So maybe that's fine. I don't know. I'm not in love with it. Do I want to get a tool or get some more chocolate? If I find more tools, then maybe I could make the smoldering gun work. So I guess I'll look at the tools. All you have shield. This has reduced cooldown. Yeah, I mean, I do have shield. Why was I so slow there, too? I don't know. Maybe I do just, like, I'm missing out on that freeze. Alright. Do I get more cooldown reduction? I have tool cooldown reduction, and I have cinders. Just grab the cinders, probably throw them onto the ignition core here, I believe. Yeah, this is still what I'm using the most. And they're also +6 on it. So it's good value. Take a look at some more skills. What is this? When you crit your weapons, your medium burn have +4 burn. That is not bad. I don't know how this scales. That's interesting. Ooh, gain shield equal to 50% of your max health. That might actually be the most important thing. A huge chunk of shield. I like that. I like that. Alright, I'll go to Lord of the Wastes here now, I think, for the 4 XP. Though I'm never going to level up by the end of day. It does give me 13 gold as well. Does the Master Alchemist have anything for me? I can't imagine it does. No. I mean, the weather glass is, like, somewhat interesting. I do have a burn, poison, slow, and freeze build that I could make work with the weather glass. So pretend this is weather glass. I could play this and then have a crazy weather glass right here. Maybe I'll try it. I don't think it's probably ever right, but I'll take a look. And I know I don't have to care about freeze against them, right? Yeah. So let's cut that. Let's play this. Oh, it's in between a tool and a friend. Oh, that's such a tease. Such a tease. I'll just do LEDs getting some cooldown just to make this a little bit, tiny bit faster, I think. Yeah, this seems fine to me. And I'm going to try to grab the weather glass. As silly as that might be. Oh, they've got rainbow potion. Right. I think we're going to be okay if we just play this build. I think this is the build I want to play. Wow, I find the weather glass. Holy moly. Alright. Well, let's just grab this for now. Skills unique to Dooley has got to be it. Okay. We can upgrade the core, which actually now works with the weather glass. If I have exactly one friend, reduce the core's cooldown. Not sure I'm doing that. This is also really good if I can squeeze it in to the comp, though I'm not sure that I can. What am I missing? I'm missing slow. I need this. I don't actually need to play this, which means I could... No, there's no way this is right. This is so janky. But it's funny as heck to just have a wabam weatherglass out of nowhere. This would mean that activating the core gives this 1 additional burn. I almost feel like Buddy System is like a... No, it's got to just be Burning Shield, actually. Yeah, all right, let's do that. Let's maybe fight the sparring partner and use this comp once, so that way we get the best of both worlds here, but not actually play it. And I don't think... Oh, wait, I could also use the Weatherglass to farm up the core with the Omega Ray. Yeah, this still works. This still works. Do I want to play the cool LEDs with the Weatherglass just while I am... Oh, this is a tool. I probably play this then. This is probably the best build. Oh, but this also is not good against the... against the sparring partner. Should I even be fighting the sparring partner on, like, the penultimate action? Probably not. But what else am I going to do? Get a small weapon? Let's go for it, baby. Let's just make something funny happen once here. I think we're going to get to some crazy big burn numbers. And we could actually see this be double the total burn. So we could see this be an absolutely crazy number in the Sandstorm. I'm talking like 20k. Because every time this activates, it immediately activates the Toxic Solar Farm and the Ignition Core like twice. Same thing with this. So I think this is like mostly jokey, and I don't think I think I'd want to play the version with the cool LEDs and the Beta Ray up against the PvP encounter. This is cool for right now. This is currently at 1.2k. We'll see if we can get it up to 2k. Right, there goes my shield. And, alright. 1.6k, not too shabby. And 21 gold again, so no additional, like, increase in power here. But I think I'm going to play the Weatherglass, and I think I'm going to play it over here. I am now not using this skill. I am using this skill, obviously. I don't have righty-tighty, but I do have cool LEDs, so that's still good. I'm using the quick freeze. I'm just not using slow and steady. But I think this is solid. And it's fun, right? Seems cool to me. Let's go for it, baby. Let's see. I'm nervous. What is this? First time you freeze, haste your items. They are a monitor lizard build, which means my armor does not matter ever. They do have this though too. Wow, they froze my core. That is really annoying. I should have held the scarf. But I think we're gonna win this. I think we just have, yeah, we've got more burn than they have poison, and burn is twice as fast. So there we go. 10 wins. With a 5x Weatherglass in the last second. This was a fun one. And 10 wins feels appropriate as well. First 10 wins in a second not playing Monitor Lizard, but instead playing with some fun stuff. And yeah, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm NoLucksGiven. Peace.